Hi friends, welcome to class 9 economics. In the last class we had discussed about the poverty in detail, the causes of poverty, the concept of poverty, then poverty estimation, poverty lines, and the causes of poverty. As you know, the poverty is a important, what we can say, the black spot of the economic development or the economic growth. It is the foremost part of the each and every government to take the usual decisions, the useful, valuable decisions regarding to economic plannings and policy to remove the poverty. The poverty removal is not so easy task, as we had seen in India, that India is striving to remove the poverty since independence. The Congress government, that is Jawaharlal Nehru, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, then Indira Gandhi, then Rajiv Gandhi, the Congress government has given the slogans, Garib Hatao, but Garib aaj tak hata nahi paye. And the present government also taken the various steps. The previous government also had taken the steps. The present government also taking the steps to remove the poverty. It is a big challenge for the economic growth or the economic development. So let's discuss about the removal of the poverty or the anti-poverty measures. The anti-poverty measures. That is, what are the remedies we should adopt so that poverty can be removed from the economy. Poverty cannot be removed, cannot be eliminated. If poverty is not there, certainly the economic plannings will not be there. The economic plannings will not made for the development of the economy, the people's development. Because poverty should be there, but it does not mean that the poverty should be retained in the country at the 2-digit level, at the highest levels. So it should be reduced to 1 digit or to 10%. It's well and good. 10%. Up to 10% it is acceptable. But beyond 10%, as we are having that estimated figure, I may not be correct, that 1 person out of 4 persons becomes the poor in India. 1%. That means 25%. People are poor. So it is too big. It should be reduced. So let's discuss. That is the measures adopted to remove the poverty or the anti-poverty measures. As you know, that anti-poverty measures are the measures adopted to reduce the poverty. The poverty cannot be eliminated to zero, but poverty will be there, but it can be reduced. Let's discuss. So that the anti-poverty measures or the removal of poverty can be made into 2 segments. The first segment is traditional measures or the promotion of economic growth. That is the through which we can remove the poverty. Then the second one is your segment is targeted anti-poverty measures. We should adopt that what are the targeted anti-poverty measures program. That means only for the poor people it is designed, the various programs, so that it can be reduce the poverty. Let's comes to discuss that. The first one is your traditional measures. ये पुरानी पॉलिसी है जो चली आ रहा है सदियों से, जो हमारा देश स्वाधीनता लाभ हुआ तब से हम उसी को अडॉप्ट कर रहे हैं, इसलिए उसको हम ट्रेडिशनल मेजर्स कहते हैं. ये बहुत पुरानी है. वी आर अडॉप्टिंग सिंस इंडिपेंडेंस till at present also we are following this measures to remove the poverty. The first promotional of economic growth or the traditional measures is your accelerating economic growth. Economic growth should be accelerated, increases at a faster rate than the growth of the poverty. Then we can reduce the poverty to some extent. Growth of poverty. Economic growth means that is your GDP or GNP of the economy should be increases, then we will have the good income, per capita income, and the poverty will be reduced. The standard of living will be increases. The GDP will come from your three sectors of the economy. Already you know it: primary sector, secondary sector, and tertiary sectors. All the three sectors economic growth should be accelerated. That increases as the first step. Then we will achieve the reduction of poverty. Then the second one is your control over population. That is the most important measures. If you are success, the poverty will be reduced. No doubt on it. अब अपनी जो जनसंख्या के ऊपर नियंत्रण अगर आ जाए देश में, तो ये देश सोना हो जाएगा, गोल्ड, द डायमंड, not the black coal. That if the population controls will be there, then certainly the country will be reduce the poverty. It will be success, the huge success, the grand success. What we can say, that control over the population growth. Just I am giving the examples that control over population growth. Population growth is measured in terms of 1000 per population. Population growth is measured. Whereas our economic growth is measured in terms of 100. That is the percentage. That is 1000. It is 1000. Population growth is measured in 1000, and economic growth is measured in 100. That means 10 times more. If your economic growth is 5%, that means per 100 is 5. Whereas population growth, if the population growth is 1.2%, that means per 1000. If it converted to 100, then 1.2% means it will be 12%. Population growth will be 12%. Whereas your economic growth is suppose that 5% or 5 to 6%. But we can say this year estimated that economic growth is only the 5 to 6%. Within 5%, maybe less than that. That COVID, that pandemic already happened. You know that everything is lockdowns. Due to this, economic growth has been harmful. So our economic growth will be hardly 5% will be achievable. It may not be sure. But your population growth is around 1.1% to 1.2%. If it is converted to 100, it will be 12%. There is a huge gap between economic growth and your population growth. So that's why I told you, if you control over the population growth, then that is a huge success for the economic policy, economic planning to control over the poverties. We can reduce the poverty 100%. I'm saying. So this is control over the population. Then it is a big problems for the economy. Already you read it in the second chapter, that is the people as a resource. No doubt people as a resource. The quality people are resource, not the quantity populations. The quantity, the people, those who are not assets, they becomes the liabilities. It is a huge burden upon the economy. So that is that should be reduced. Then third one is your generation of employment opportunities. If you create more and more employment, the job will be there for the people. So unemployed people will get the income. Their standard of living, per capita income will be increases. The poverty reduces automatically. So generation of employment opportunities should be more from all the three sectors of the economy, not only the particular one sectors. It is overburden. Then the fourth one is your social security measures. We should adopt certain social security measures. Samajik जो सुरक्षा है, that is the social security measures. We are putting a lot of huge expenditure on our national securities to protect our country against the enemies. Pakistan, China, that is the most dangerous enemies country in the Asia, which is a big threat to the Indian securities. We are putting huge expenditures. Our defense expenditure is around 18% of your GDP, whereas the expenditure for your education, health care is very nominal. Not even half of that. So imagine that how much expenditure we are putting for the national securities, but there is no social security scheme. सामाजिक सुरक्षा के लिए हमारा पास कुछ नहीं है. If the government will put the social security measures to some extent, the people those who are poor, they will survive and they will get certain income, like in the form of Berozgari Bhatta, unemployment allowance, that is your old age pensions, old age benefits, that is your maternity benefits to the women and workers who are working in the unorganized sectors. So like this, that housing facilities, medical facilities, educational facilities to the unemployed people's children, free education, everything. If it is provided, then through social security measures we can reduce to some extent of the poverty. So these are the standing measures. Other than that, there is so many measures have to be adopted by the government, like rural industrializations. The government is giving more importance on nowadays for the rural industrializations, agricultural based industries in the rural sectors, because the rural area is more the backbone of the rural sector's economy is agriculture. So agriculture based industries we can establish so that we can create employment opportunities and people will get it. Then land reforms. Land reforms, our land is not used for productive purposes. The land remains barren land, unproductive purposes. Why? Because the people who are having more land, they are not going for the cultivations. They are not for the, they are going for the farming. The people who have no land, they are searching for the farming of the land. Farming, but they don't have land. They are hiring it. They are paying rent for that. If land reforms will be adopted, the peoples will be distributed the proper and equal the land ownership, then the productivity of the land will be increases, farming will be increases, and peoples will get income and the poverty will be reduced to some extent. Then even or the equal distribution of wealth and resources in the economy. So in our economy you might have said the people who are rich, they are going to be richer day by day. The people who are poor, they are going to be poorer by day by day. So that should not be there. The government should adopt the policies that equal distribution of wealth and resources. That means by putting higher taxes upon the people who are earning higher income, so that it will be balanced. Then another policies the government has adopted, the regional balance, regional development. Each and every region should be given importance, not the particular regions. So that is a regional imbalance will be developed. The backward regions, highly undeveloped areas will be given more importance to develop them, so that the peoples those who are poor in the backward regions, undeveloped regions will be coming to the forefront and lying in the proper ways to get the income sources, so that the poverty will be reduced to some extent. So these are the traditional measures what we have told you. So next comes to the targeted anti-poverty programs. I already told you in the beginning this and targeted anti-poverty program is for only for the poor people. Poor people are targeted peoples. But this traditional measures or the promotion of economic growth is for all, everybody's. This is only for the poor people, because poor people should be improved. Their standard of living should be improved by giving income, by giving some benefits, programs, etc. So that poverty will be reduced. So this is targeted anti-poverty programs. Let's discuss the first one is your MGNREGA, Manrega. You might have seen in the newspaper, Delhi newspaper, Udiya newspaper or Hindi newspaper or the English newspaper. Always some news are coming upon this. Manrega. पहले इसे बोलते थे नरेगा. NREGA, National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. But that was first started in the year 2005. There is a National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. But later the government, the Congress government led by Manmohan Singh Prime Minister, they had changed into the name of the Mahatma Gandhi. There is the Manrega, Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantees Act. So that 2005 has been modified into the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. What is this program? The main features of this program is, the first features, this program is implemented only in the rural areas, not in the urban areas. That too 100% central government finance assistance to the each and every state government. So under this program, that initially it was started in 200 backward districts, later on it has been extended to 600 districts. Now it has been implemented all over the India, each and every districts. पहले तो ये बैकवर्ड डिस्ट्रिक्ट में अप्लाई हो रहा था, उसके बाद उसको 200 से 600 डिस्ट्रिक्ट तक बढ़ाया गया, उसके बाद अभी उसको हर डिस्ट्रिक्ट में उसको लागू कर किया गया है. जहां पर डेवलपमेंट का कोई जरूरत नहीं है, दैट इज नॉट फॉलोड, अदरवाइज ईच एंड एवरी डिस्ट्रिक्ट इट इज फॉलोड. So there is the another features. Then third features is, under this program, in the year 2005 when it was started, 100 days guaranteed job has been provided to the people, rural areas people, both male and females. 100 days, that's why it is called the Guarantee Act. Guaranteed 100 days guaranteed job has been provided out of 365 days. But later on it has been increased to 150, and now the government is deciding to increase this to 200 days in a year. Out of 365 days, if at least 200 days the work will be provided to the unemployed peoples of the male and females, those who are poor in the rural sectors. This is the third features. Fourth features, one third of the total job which is created is reserved for women, because it is most important. Then fifth features, those who are having poor people's BPL cards, now it is ration card, they are giving the job opportunities. Physical work and earn. You will provide the physical work and you will earn some daily allowances. If you are not getting the job within a month, then within 15 days of the month, then he or she will be given unemployment allowance. The total amount is payable through your job card account. You should open an account in the bank. Through your bank account, your payment is to be done. So this is Manrega. So little bit it has been extended to the poor people, has been facilitated to the poor people. It is full-fledged, it is work and gives assistance to the poor peoples. The people are mostly benefited. Then the second program is PMR. This is another most popular program. It was the very oldest program in India. It was started in the year 1993 under the Prime Minister Rozgar Yojana name, and this program has been designed only for the unemployed youth people, unemployed youth, both male and female, in the rural as well as in small towns, not in big cities. Big city you will not find PMRY scheme, only in the rural areas and as well as small towns. Small towns means like the very small towns that are having not suburban areas, not urban areas, not urban sectors, towns, it's not there, but suburban areas. So under this program, only unemployed people, those who are unemployed, those who are बेरोजगारी हैं, उनके पास कुछ जॉब नहीं है, और वो युवक और युवतियां हैं, youth, they are youth and they are educated, unemployed. Educated means 10th pass or 8th pass, and they are unemployed in the rural as well as in the suburban areas, small town cities. They are eligible to get the benefit under the Prime Minister Rozgar Yojana, PMRY schemes. Under this scheme, up to 1 lakh assistance has been provided to them with the proper guidance to create the self-employment opportunities. You take 1 lakh rupees, apply in you will apply to the district industry center. There you will get the detailed formats. In those format you will apply for the doing some self business to create self earnings, self employment opportunities. You will do the business, you will earn, as well as some other people will be engaged there. So this business has been created, and to create the most basic aim of this program is to create self-employment opportunities. So this is PMRY, and unemployed people will be engaged so that their income will be increases and the poverty slowly will be reduced. That is the main objective. So the 1 lakh rupees which is to be given by the government, so out of 1 lakh 25% will be, you will get your subsidy. 25% subsidy means that is the discount. You will not refund 25% of 1 lakh, means 25,000 is your benefit. Only 75,000 you will return it to the government in the installment basis on the particular term is there. So if you return before of the term, again you are eligible to get another 1 lakh rupees. So like this your business will be enhanced and you will create the self-employment opportunities for yourself as well as for others to engage it. So that is the main objective behind it. You might have seen in the, that is the poultry farming, cow farming, goat farmings, that is your horticulture, horticulture, sericulture, all those things you can adapt it. So next is your REGP, Rural Employment Generation Program, that was started in the year 1995. It has targeted to create self-employment opportunities in the rural sectors, but this program has been totally failed. It is not successfully achieved the programs. So this program has been closed down. Then next program is started, that is your SGSY, Swarna Jayanti Grama Swarojgar Yojana. Swarna Jayanti Grama Swarojgar Yojana, that was started in the year 1999, because just after 50 years of independence, 50 साल स्वाधीनता के बाद हमने जो स्वर्ण जयंती जो मनाई है उसी की आधार पर ये प्रोग्राम शुरू किया गया. This has been started on the achievement of 50 years of independence. That is 1947 independence was there, but actually the independence is counted from 1950 because our constitution has been started, and from then we had counted 50 years, that is in the year 1999. This program has been started by your D.M.SCHOOL.RIE.BBSR, that is Swarna Jayanti Grama Swarojgar Yojana. Under this program, that the Adarsh Village scheme has been started. So this Swarna Jayanti program, as the program has been started with the help of that combining the self-help group, those who are provided the bank credit as well as the government subsidies. The self-help group has been SHG has been created, and there has been assisted with the bank credit as well as the government subsidy. The bank credit has been given the finance, and the subsidy has been given to SHG so that they will work with the enthusiastically, with the encouragingly to help the poor peoples, to assist the poor people to improve their standard of living through the different programs organized by the different programs. And this program has been organized by SHG, self-help groups. So this self-help group has been given bank credit facilities as well as subsidies. So this SHG group, you had seen in the rural sectors, they had been explored each and everywhere so that they will give the self-independence to confidence to the rural poor peoples. Now that the rural women are engaged upon this different fields through SHGs. So this is the main purpose behind it, that is the self-employment opportunities to create. Then PMGY, that is the Pradhan Mantri Gramodaya Yojana, that was started in the year again 2000 by the D.M.SCHOOL.RIE.BBSR government. So that is the Prime Minister D.M.SCHOOL.RIE.BBSR started this program, that is Pradhan Mantri Gramodaya Yojana. That means the Adarsh Gram has been established under this scheme. So that is in the year 2000 they established Adarsh Gram Yojana. So under Adarsh Gram Yojana, what benefit they had given? The basic facilities to the village has been provided through central government assistance to the state government to improve the village, rural sectors, rural areas. Mostly they had given importance, focus upon the village to develop through different basic facilities. What are those? the first basic facility is your primary education. That means education free to all the children. That is on primary education. Second is your primary health care facilities. That is your CHC, Community Health Center, Primary Health Center has been established in the village areas. Then shelter, Indira Awas Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana has been provided housing facility, that is shelter. Then health care facilities, primary health center has been given free of cost medicines, treatment, everything, so that they will get the proper benefits under this. Then rural safe drinking water facilities, pipeline water connection to the village, that is under the Adarsh Gram Jyoti Yojana. So the people are able getting the safe drinking water at least to save their lives. They don't collect the water from the ponds, rivers, oceans, from rivers and from the ponds, rivers and some others where there is the contaminated water. They will get the pipeline water facilities, safe drinking waters. Then they are given the electrifications, rural electrification scheme. Rajiv Gandhi Vidyut Gramin Vidyut Kiran Yojana they had established, and under this they had given rural electrification free of cost connection, and they will give a one bulb, one fan for the free of cost use of electricity. After that they have been charged some nominal rent. So that is the rural electrifications. So these are the basic facilities which has to be provided. Now the government is giving sanitation facilities. That means one toilet, to construct the toilet for yourself and the family members, and you will get the benefit from the government around 5,000 to 6,000 rupees they are giving for family members. So that is the rural electrification, sanitation, safe drinking water, education, health and shelter. These are the basic amenities which are required for the peoples to have the good and standard lives. So that is the better way. This is, I think, I can say this program has been the best programs to provide the poor people's facilities. And lastly, there is the Antyodaya Anna Yojana has been started again in the year 2000-2001. Why it is 2000-2001? Because at the around the end of December 2000, it has been program has been designed, and in the year 2000 has been started, implemented. And this program has been named Antyodaya Anna Yojana. Under this scheme, only the BPL peoples, at the time the BPL card holders peoples are there, because they are the poor people, designed poor people. So for them, this Antyodaya Anna Yojana card has been prepared. Those who are poorest of the poor, they had given this Antyodaya Anna Yojana scheme, and as well as the BPL people also included. So as for this scheme, 25 kg rice or wheat has been supplied to by the central government to the state government for family members. That means for BPL card holders, 25 kg rice at huge subsidy, means at huge discount price. Around 2 rupees per kg of rice and 3 rupees per kg of wheat has been given, so that they will at least get the rice to survive. So that is the food, that is Antyodaya Anna Yojana. So this has been detail given in the food security chapter, as the food security chapter has been deleted from your syllabus. So only just you know this scheme has been adopted only for the BPL peoples. The poor people are get benefited 25 kg rice per month at ₹2. That means 2 रुपया के चावल जो मिलता था वही है जो स्टेट गवर्नमेंट ने, हमारा स्टेट गवर्नमेंट ने, नवीन पटनायक जी ने उसको कर दिया 1 रुपया का चावल पर kg. That is टंका के चावल. So this 1 rupees rice has been adopted by the state government. So this is the thing. And from 25 kg rice or wheat has been increases to 35 kg rice or wheat per month in the year 2006 and 7. So then it has been, now this has been scratched because only one ration card is used at present. So this is about the poverty measures. What we had seen, this targeted anti-poverty program is only designed for the poor people, and that traditional measures is designed only for the each and everybody's, for the whole economic growth that achieved the successful growth of the development of the economy. So this is what if practically it has been implemented, practically it has been used, then certainly the poverty has been reduced, poverty has been removed from the poverty from our economy. But as there is a lot of problems are there, corruption, political consciousness is lacking of political consciousness, corruption is there, there is the lack of proper implementation, so there is a lack of coordination between the central government, state government and the rural government sectors. So this has been spoiled, this program is not properly implemented, that's why the poverty has been still in our country is mounting towards the big problems for the economy. So let's discuss about why this is challenge, what challenge is happening in the futures. So the poverty is a big challenge ahead. आपको भविष्य में बहुत सारे प्रोग्राम होते रहेगा, लेकिन ये जो पॉवर्टी है वो आपको भी एक चैलेंज देगा. Why it is a challenge? Because the first is there is a problems of poverty reductions. We are hungering, we are crying to reduce the poverty, but poverty is not reduced. So that is the things. That is a big challenge ahead. Then the second is health care facilities to the poor people. Providing health care is the most important things. If it has been given to the each and everybody's, then certainly the poverty will be reduced to some extent because people will be more conscious about this. Then education and job securities. Literacy as well as job securities. This is employment and this is literacy. Through employment and literacy, we can increase the good quality human resources. That means the people as a liability will not be there, people as assets will be created. So this is a big challenge also because literacy as well as the job opportunities and achieving gender equality in our society. There is a huge gap and difference between male and females. The male will work this, female will not work this. The female will not allow to do this, male are allowed to this. So this type of consciousness should be reduced, should be discarded from our societies. This superstition should be discarded. So this is the achieving gender equality will lead to your certainly the development of your economy, development of your society and development and reduction of the poverty. If women are empowered, women are developed from your family to the national levels, then certainly there is a reduction of poverty. Then lastly, the dignity for the poor should be given. The poor should not be disrespected. You might have seen just a few days before I had seen a good video. A Bible was there. A girl is coming with his father to the hotel because the girl demanded if I will top in the class 5, then I will go for the hotel for the getting the food. होटल खाना उसकी डिमांड थी वो लड़की का. उन्होंने टॉप किए और उसके फादर ने उसको लेकर जा रही है कि बड़ा होटल, बहुत बड़ा सिटी है, शायद ये मुंबई या दिल्ली होगा, तो ये बहुत गरीब बाप है. उन्होंने जाकर वो लड़की बार पूछ रही है कि पापा हमारे पास तो इतना पैसा नहीं होगा, हम तो गरीब हैं, लोग हमको हंसेंगे होटल में जाकर, तो फिर हम खाना कैसे खाएंगे, चलते हैं हम. उन्होंने उसके बाप लेकिन मैंने स्ट्रॉन्ग, this father was very strong to take his daughters to the hotel. No, let's see. क्यों हंसेंगे? हमारा पैसा है, हम तो पैसा देकर खाएंगे, हम मुफ्त में खाना नहीं खाएंगे, क्यों हंसेंगे? तो वो लोग गए होटल में जाकर बैठे. तो जब वेटर आकर पूछ रहा है तो क्या खाएं ना, हमारा बेटे ने टॉप किया है, उसको मैंने वादा किया था कि उसको होटल में खाना खिलाऊंगा, तो इसलिए उसको लेके आया. उसके लिए आप जो अच्छा खाना है, सबसे अच्छा खाना है उसको दीजिए, क्योंकि मेरा पास इतना पैसा नहीं, मेरे लिए सिर्फ एक गिलास का वाटर दे दीजिए. तो वो लड़के ने सोचा कि वो लड़की ने टॉप किया क्लास में, इसलिए उसका फादर लेकर आई है, वो गरीब है. तो उन्होंने ये सोच कर गया उसका मैनेजर के पास. वो मैनेजर को बोला कि देखिए सर, एक लड़की, उसका बाप एक लड़की को, गरीब बाप पिताजी ने एक लड़की को लेकर आई है उसको खाना खिलाने के लिए, लेकिन उनके पास पैसा नहीं है, वो दोनों खाना खा सकते हैं, इसलिए वो लड़की को सिर्फ खाना खिलाते। और ये जो मैं सोच रहा हूँ, वो वेटर ने बोला कि मैं सर आपको रिक्वेस्ट कर रहा हूँ कि मेरे तनख्वाह जितना होगा उसमें से आप काट लीजिए, लेकिन मेरा इंटरेस्ट है कि मैं वो दोनों को खाना खिलाऊंगा मेरे पैसे से। तो वो मैनेजर बोला कि क्यों, आप ऐसा क्यों करोगे? तो उन्होंने बोला कि नहीं, हम एक सेलिब्रेट करेंगे, वो लड़की ने टॉप किया, गरीब है तो क्या हुआ, हम सेलिब्रेट करेंगे, सारे होटल का जो जितने सारे मेंबर हैं, जो कस्टमर हैं, सारे को हम सेलिब्रेट करेंगे, खाना अच्छा करेंगे, क्योंकि वो लड़की टॉप ने किया और गरीब है, बाप है, इसलिए उसको खाना, वो खुद खाना नहीं खा पाए लेकिन उसको दे रहा है खाना। तो वो चलते गया, फिर सेलिब्रेट किया। 25 साल जब कंप्लीट हुआ, वो 25 साल के बाद वो लड़की IAS बन गई, वो कलेक्टर भी बनी उसी शहर की। वो कलेक्टर बनने के बाद उसको याद था, वो उसी होटल पे फिर दोबारा गया। तो वो होटल जाने के बाद वो सारे उनके जो मैंने पियन और जो पर्सनल असिस्टेंट थे वो लोग लेके गए होटल, और होटल जाने के बाद उन्होंने बोले कि और मैनेजर को बुलाइए और वो वेटर को बुलाइए, मैं उसके पास बात करना चाहता हूँ। तो उन्होंने उसको बुलाया कि बोले आप मुझे पहचान रहे? बोले नहीं ना, जो 25 साल पहले, मतलब जो 20 साल पहले, उस टाइम जो क्लास 5 था, टॉप किया था, तो 25 मतलब टोटल 25 years, आफ्टर 25 years from the childhood he becomes the collector IAS, and she told to the managers that I am that girl who has celebrated my top in the class 5, so I am the collectors, because आपने वो गरीब को हंसी से नहीं उड़ाया था, आपने सेलिब्रेट किया था। तो देखिए ये कैसे है, डिग्निटी फॉर द पोर is the most important things. If you understand, then certainly you will not disrespect the poor in the society. That is my request to each and every students. So take care of this. Have a nice day. Enjoy this YouTube class, and hope you will get the better ideas. Thank you.